on fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
What's up guys, Poison here. Now I'm behind the camera. I'm actually using my Note 4. I'm using my iRig MicCast as the microphone too. Jesus Christ, I'm noticing my phone is not positioned right. That feels about right. Okay, so yeah, this is round 2 of trying to make this video. The first time I made it, it went off topic onto stuff that had no importance to the video. And I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, I can edit out a lot of stuff, but the video is still not going to be what I want it to be. First off today, I'm showing off my new Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. This video is not meant to be like a, oh, fuck you guys, look, I'm better than you. No. This is just talking about what this phone has, features, and the reason I want to make this video is because I always like to bring videos telling you guys stuff that's coming to the channel. This Note 4 is going to be used on the channel in certain ways, like, you know, answering comments, because, you know, my Note 4, actually, the one you see right there in the background, has no service anymore. I'm not going to pop a new SIM in it. I'm not going to do anything with it. This Note 4 is actually going to be used for videos later on in the future. Like, I'm going to use it for, you know, an actual camera and recording still. But the Note, or my S8 Plus is actually going to be used more often. Give me a second. So, yeah, I'm here just to talk about the phone. So, basically, you know, that's what it is. Fingerprint sensor here. So, you know, if you have your lock or whatever, you know, your heartbeat sensor, whatever you want. One thing I noticed about this phone, it pretty much is an iPhone directly to, hey, you have your earphone jack, you have your Type-C connection, which is basically a Thunderbolt, and even iPhones have their speakers down here, so this phone is pretty much an iPhone. Even so much so that there's the little pin thing, which, are you gonna focus? There we go. Yeah, a little pin thing to put your SIM card. One cool thing though that iPhones still don't have, even after 8 generations, we could still have micro SD cards, and I could put a 256 micro SD card. The guy at fucking AT&T was like, oh, the phone could use a 1 terabyte card. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I've never seen a 1 terabyte card. They're dumbass expensive if I've seen them too. Secondly, this phone could only go up to 256 megabytes, so hey, Zeus at AT&T, fuck you, you lied. Either way, I was still gonna get this phone regardless of that, but yeah, you have your button down here to the side for unlocking and stuff. I don't remember if iPhones have it on the side or up top. Back when I had an iPhone for a brief period, and then I had an iPod Touch. It was up here. Not sure where it is now, but yeah, side button. Let's see, wait. Nope. So, lock screen, you know. Cool thing is you could change it to where if you want camera here, you could change your apps. You could have a camera. You could have Demon's Cross. You could have whatever you want here and here. I'm probably going to end up switching music over to the right side and putting a phone here, because one thing I've learned about this phone is the power button. If you were to double tap it quickly, it instantly goes into camera mode. So, you know, if I could be at a lock screen and I could just quickly camera, you know, I don't need this little swipe one. That's not necessary. I could save that for something I need. Second thing, actually, let's turn the phone back on. So, let's get rid of this. So, one, this phone has a beautiful screen, and it's not even at full resolution. Secondly, or thirdly, I guess, it has great battery life. The last time I charged my phone was last night. This morning, I've been playing Demon's Cross. I've been on Snapchat. I've been playing Pokemon Go. I've been doing a lot of things. 76%. Nice battery. You know, multi-app thing to close out any apps. You know, back button and home button. So, you know, Google thing, Google Assistant right here. We could have Google type out whatever we're saying, and it'll Google search it. Let's see. Song of 5 by Smule. Okay, whatever. But the power button, or the home button, right there. One cool thing is, if you turn off your screen, and I'll show you that no one's touching it, if you press where the home button is, and hold it with enough strength, you know, you just hold it for a few seconds, it'll vibrate, and it'll take you to the home screen. That's really cool. On the Note 4, you had like a physical home button they actually had to press. Here, you know, you could just lock it and just, bam, open. It's cool. Volume key, volume up, volume down. And this button, I wish I could map it to something else. I wish it wasn't what it is, but it's a Bixby button. Hello, Bixby, a place for content you care about. Just press the Bixby key under the volume key or swipe right on the home screen. I haven't set this up. I don't really care for it. It's supposed to be like, actually, I don't even know. I don't know what Bixby is. I'll probably set it up later, but right now I just have been like, nah, I don't really care. This is also a cool feature. I know you could disable this. I just haven't. I don't know. I feel I might use it, but just right now I haven't disabled it. It's Edge button, you know, you could have quick access to music, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Studio. Studio is like the, if you do YouTube videos, you know, you're a content creator, you might want to look into the Studio app. You could see a bunch of your stuff. You could see your analytics. You could reply to comments. You could do a lot of things. Are you going to focus? So I have Chrome, Gallery, Clock, Maps, and Camera. You can also switch it over. People Edge. Add your closest contacts to the People Edge panel to keep in touch with them quickly and easily. And then Smart Select. Select an area to capture as an image or a GIF animation. Say GIF. Sorry. I say GIF. The proper word is GIF with a J. You can make your own GIFs. That's pretty cool. You can pin an image so that it always shows at the top. So you see pin to top, animation, which is GIF, oval, and then rectangle. Pretty cool thing about this too is, I don't know how it's going to work, but I remember seeing that if you were to screenshot, you could actually scroll capture. So you could scroll through and capture a screenshot. And I think it's saved. Let's see. I'm going offhand. I have nothing bad in my gallery. I just want to check. Oh, what the hell? I don't know how to use it then. Yeah, well, that's not surprising, but I thought that's how you would do it. I'll look more into that, but you could save screenshots that scroll downwards instead if it doesn't fit all in one picture. Yeah, some cool things about this phone is, let's go game-wise. Let's go Demon's Cross real quick. So, usually if I wanted to screenshot something, I'd have to go through a bunch of bullshit. I'd have to have that little rectangle assistant menu thing on my Note 4. Not here, actually, so as you see, if we go down here, there's this little button here. So you could have full screen mode, no alerts during game, hard press button lock, edge touch lock, screen touch lock. You could screenshot straight from there. That's really useful for games, you know, so you don't have to do things. Ugh, excuse me. And then there's this button right here, the record button, which no game audio recorded, volume muted. So I'm not sure if I could record audio off the phone, like, you know, off the microphone. It just lagged on me. What the hell? But I could record gameplay without having to, so I guess my phone decided to auto-update. That's always wonderful. Thank you, Note 4. Or thank you, S8 Plus. This is a new battery, too. Yeah, it's a 75%, but it shouldn't die on me, honestly, so. You see, you can record. No game audio recorded. Of course, my Wi-Fi isn't set up right now. It's barely getting there, but you can record directly off this without the need for other software like you would need on a Note 4 or other Android device, so that's really awesome, especially for me making videos. I actually, this Sunday's Demon's Cross video is actually going to be recorded on here. I'm going to see if I have room to play the Android Time game on here. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm going to try to play this Wednesday's Android Time using the S8 Plus. One thing I want to talk about real quick though is if you guys have not finished Demon's Cross yet, you want to finish up and get this card. If you beat the main story, you actually get Terra, which is the ultimate Demon's Cross card. As you see, it's only level 21 out of 60. It's not even fully leveled up, and its stats are max as all hell. They're maxed out. We can put it against anything, and you see, it's going to be an instant dominator. Like, that's OP as all hell, and it's actually in my horde, so that's kind of scary for anyone I fight in the boneyard or wherever. That's not a scratch, is it? That's weird. I can't see that on. In real life, I can't see that. There's something here. See where my thumb is? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Yeah. End up getting this card. As you see, it's in my horde. This card, you want to get it, and you get it just simply by playing the game. Let's actually stop this. So, the stop button's up here. See recorded video in game launcher. Pretty cool. Like I said, this video isn't to show off this. I always like to do videos on stuff that's going to be affecting the channel. We're just going to leave it on the background. Honestly, I want to end this video the same way I ended the other video. The S8 Plus is an expensive phone, and you're probably wondering, Poison, if it's expensive, why don't you have a case on it? Well, simply put, AT&T didn't have any cases I like. I decided to order one when I got home, and it's going to be coming in this Thursday, literally the day before I leave for work. But, yeah, it's an $800 phone. There's no way in hell I could buy this phone straight out. If I were to buy this phone, I might as well just save $200 and bought a Sony phone I actually wanted. But that's not to say the S8 Plus is bad. Honestly, the S8 Plus is a great phone. It's perfect, especially considering with my Note 4, I couldn't even update the phone. In the 4 days I've had this phone, I've had more updates for it than I've had on my Note 4 in all of time. I've only had one update on my Note 4, and that's like, you know, the update you always do when you get a new phone since the factory doesn't update it. This phone, I've already had 2 updates now, so that's kind of like, whoa. But honestly, I would say if you can afford it, or if you're eligible for an upgrade to it, an S8 Plus, or even a normal S8, perfect phone to get if you're Android. Now, can I see this convincing iPhone users to come over to Android? Probably not, you know. If you're stuck with something, you wouldn't want to switch over to a different platform because, you know, you've probably bought in a lot of things on that platform. Like, my Android, I've bought in so much Android stuff, I wouldn't want to rebuy them on iOS. And iOS, I assume, would not want to pay for Android again if they've had something. Yeah, I was thinking about this last night too because my sister recently switched from Android to iOS, and like one of her friends was like, "Oh, trust me, you're gonna love it. I used to love Android till I got on iOS," and I left a comment like, "Ew," like literally just ew, EW, and she's like, "What? iOS is better?" And I told her, I'm like, the only cool thing iOS has, in my opinion, is 1, all your cases, 2, Corpse Party. You know, you guys have Corpse Party 1, 2, and 3. That's cool. Here's the thing, I could download an emulator on here for a PSP and play Corpse Party 1 and 2 and just buy Corpse Party 3 on here and play all the Corpse Party series. So it's like, so far all you guys have is cases. Like I said, this phone is pretty much an iPhone, you know. Well, not anymore, iPhones don't have headphone jack, so far we're winning in 2 areas. But we have headphone, you know, Type-C connection, and speaker. That's pretty much an iPhone 6. You know, volume, they have a lock button, we have a Bixby button, don't really care. You know, lock button, they either have it here or there. And even right here, this is where our SIM cards are, you know. You grab the little pin thing that this phone came with one. You just poke it in and the whole tray pops out. You get to put in your SIM card, but you also get an SD card, which iPhones don't have. So we have expandable storage, but other than that, it's pretty much an iPhone, which I don't really care. It's not bad. It's just like, it's hard to get used to, especially with these edges, you know, the infinity display. If you look at it head on, you're not supposed to be able to notice, like, the edges of the screen. You're supposed to think, you know, oh, it goes on forever, but if you clearly look, let me see. See, there's the edge right there. That's, you know, the crease. Either way, cool phone. I would highly recommend it, like I'm saying. If you could upgrade to one, you know, the S8 is 5.8 inches. The S8 Plus is 6.2. So it's a 0.4 difference in size. So, it's not a bad phone. Honestly, I don't know anyone's like how much money someone has. You know, $800 phone right here. The S8's like $700 or $750. It's like $100 difference or something like that. If you could buy one, I would definitely recommend it. But even if you can't buy one, but you could upgrade to one like me, I paid off my Note 4, which you can see right here. I paid it off $30, and then I had to put down like an $80 deposit on this phone. It's like, if you can upgrade to this phone, seriously, this would be a great upgrade. Although, depending on who you are, depending on how you have your phone, like, if you're someone who might abuse your phone, definitely look elsewise. But if you're delicate with your phone like me, I'm extremely delicate with my phones. This would be a perfect phone to get, you know. New technology is always awesome, especially because phones eventually just become obsolete. But this is a nice upgrade, a nice purchase. I would definitely recommend it. And I've only had it for 4 days. I can only imagine the more I have it, the more I'll love it. But yeah, guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye. Also, wait. Let me know what you guys think. What phones do you use? Do you use iOS? Do you use Windows? Do you use Android? What do you use? Secondly, I just remembered this Bixby button is basically like I want to call this, I don't really know what it is, but it's basically like Siri or Cortana. Or Cortana. Jesus Christ, voice. You know, it's like Siri for iOS or Cortana for Windows phones. I imagine that's what Bixby is. But yeah, guys, let me know. What phones do you use, or do you have, or have you had? You know, just let me know what what phones do you use, basically, you know. And once again, are you iOS, are you Android, are you Windows? You know, let me know what you guys think of this phone. I honestly feel this is to be a great addition to the channel, especially with that instant recording feature. It sucks you can't live stream directly off the phone. You still have to use Google or YouTube Gaming, but I seriously feel this is going to help out on the channel a lot, especially with, hey, 74%, and I've been using this phone since, what? The last time I charged it was 8 o'clock last night. It's been on all night, you know, and playing on it all morning. It's been great. Plus, the camera is beautiful. But yeah, guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.